What a habit, bro. I'm so used to going live at 10:10 on the dot, and then boom, baby, boom. A helicopter was coming by at the same time, and I just hadn't done with the idea. The morning I was thinking about AI, and it just hit me that we'll be able to do so many different things. I was going to help people with languages and how I learned languages, a bit of an AI Rosetta Stone. It's the biggest change in the world when they first had it, but now we can get the visuals with it. I was just like, this is going to be so mint. InASec.Ai, editing videos real quick, so much fun. And for us to begin every morning in the sun, nice and calm, tripping out, bro. Saints Addiction on a mission. Hustle sold separately. Saints Addiction is mostly Saints. Mostly Saints is Saints Addiction. And I'm on a mission to reach, preach, and teach every morning. I already did a half hour in this morning show because I got up early. Then it hit 10:10 and I was like, I would normally be starting the show right now. Then the fucking helicopter flew in and I was like, no fucking way, I can go live again. And I was like, let's start another show because I had an idea for how AI shapes the future. You know, it's not for nothing. We just launched our video and we have an important meeting tomorrow, or practice. They moved the meeting, I think, to Friday. But, you know, it's one of these things that I was looking at things, you know, not just Chat GPT, but agents. The level of knowledge that's getting pushed right now is unfathomable. You know, I heard 3 months ago, your boy Elon said they already had all of humans' knowledge. Now they're just cross-referencing the knowledge. Now they're regurgitating the knowledge. These computers are computing so fast, these dojos are going so fast that they're going to see if it was AI generated. They're even measuring how much information has been generated by AI. So it's not enough to just have a lot of data like on the chip from the video. The whole world's internet can go process through that one little chip, but the saving of external hard drives or cloud data is so huge, bro. There's so much space being stored up in the clouds that got almost doubled because now it's getting AI involved. So it's like the image came in and then you switched it to AI, it spit out 10 or 15 images. That's 15 times the more data. And we're not even talking about robotics. We're not even talking about transportation. We're not even talking about computation. This is just all of us as file cabinets, man. I heard that we were 16 file cabinets, 16 times 15, Jesus fucking Christ. And that's what I just, in my mind, I was like, so many videos to do, faceless videos. You know, this guy did an automation where he did 100 faceless videos because he set up, I think it was like looking at the computer screen, maybe 15 different AI agents to get it to compute and post. So make the video and make it into AI and with the voice that he wanted and get it to post 100 times without even lifting a finger. I mean, he had to build the one thing. I think it took him an hour in front of me to do it, right? Because that's YouTube. But to automate knowledge, right? To have this thing spit back at you and explain it slowly that you can interrupt it and pause it. It's fucking the Minority Report happening all over again, bro. It's so crazy because it gets the whole situation. Oh man, it's even crazier than a guy that walks around talking to himself and his phone every morning at a park. Crazier than that would be the information transferring, you know? Like, it's not longer I'm bad at calculus. No, this thing will slow down and explain it to you the way you need to. It'll be watching your cursor on the screen. You can share your screen with the AI and say, can you see my screen? Yeah. See what I'm doing? And process things that way. It's amazing to me, right? I'm literally living in the 21st century, and it's already the 25th century. It's 2025. Everybody was kind of moving slow. Y2K, this system won't take. It doesn't know how to count in the 2000s. It wasn't made that way. Guess what? We made it past Y2K. And then we kind of kept going on that way, you know? The only things that changed were social media. Like, no one ever had an explanation for this thing, you know? For us to share knowledge the way that we do digitally, there wasn't anything ever like that in the histories of histories. And now with the information chasing us, around us, all around us, from to satellites up above us. Someone gave me a spam call, but it's all around us. 5G, gonna be 6G, gonna be 7G, whatever it takes for the information to transfer through to you and me personally, like an emotion. You know, if we can feel it, then it becomes real, right? Like if we can feel the explanation that the AI spit out, you know, you put in a prompt, it spit out 5 fucking paragraphs. You copy and paste the paragraph, and someone thinks you're eloquent. That you are the one that spoke those words. That you are the one that came up with the perfect grammar and the perfect way to say things. Now, every explanation will be done with AI, right? Or re-explained, or digested and then broken down so that it can be explained. Right? And that you can pause it through the explanation where you got lost, return it, go back and start bridging every axon in our brain. And I'm glad I'm having this conversation because I was watching Lucy last night and she was doing this blue drug and she had a pop. She said I had to explode to the nucleus of every cell of my brain to reach 100% knowledge. And of course she turned herself into a supercomputer, and of course she spit it out in a USB, and that's all we all are, is a USB of information. Each one of us should be given USBs as business cards. Your whole album, all the albums, right? You know, or one little stick, 99 cents. And we reduced it down, all the world's knowledge being 100% into a chip. And that's what it felt like watching the video, that this year, soon, if we're going to have 100 million cars and 2 billion vehicles and soon 100 million robots, bro, robots building robots, it's going to be ridiculous. They're 10xing everything. And everyone else is pretending like it's Y2K. It's like, bro, you need a 10x Y2K. It's not the year 2000. It's the year 20,000. We've literally leapfrogged everything that we ever thought and saw. You know, this expansion. I put it out. Oh, I keep fucking forgetting my water's over here. I already moved it over there. Fuck, I'm looking for my water. The expansion of knowledge and technology. First, we conquered the Great Plains and the Rocky Mountains. Nobody ever thought that we were going to ever be moving faster than horses, right? That the human body would just explode. And then it was the train, the iron horse, right? And it conquered the Rockies, right? And then it was the gold rush, right? So everybody can now traverse this Oregon Trail, this hard path that no one ever did before. And it's a fucking long one too, especially without transportation. And that's what we started to do. We gave everybody their own car. Henry Ford made it affordable that somebody working on the line could afford the product that they're making. I don't think many people... Do you think the Chinese people making the iPhones or the India people now making the iPhones can afford an iPhone? I don't know. Anyway, my point being is that before consumerism, there was industry. That was the Industrial Revolution. And then we had technology, which was our tech bubble. That was the tech revolution. Right now, we've evolved past that faster than it took for the horse to get to the train and for the train to become a light rail. And that's what we're at. We're at light rail speeds where already the AI technology is in every sector of the military, right? They've been using AI to decide a bomb's always looking for the biggest tonnage, right? I saw these things skiffing below radar, just like 5 meters perfect right above the water, just to find, oh, that target's already hit. They can switch off of a target and find another target, bro. Like, they're thinking for themselves. And these items, I started looking around and I was like, all these things were doing it for us without us even knowing. Email, that's all artificial intelligence. Keeping track of your files and your contacts. CRM systems, customer retention management systems, bro. You can't be serious. That was all AI before we knew it. I was thinking voicemail, right? We've been using an AI voice for our voicemail the whole time. The person you have tried to receive is not being dialed, right? Boom, AI voice. And we got used to it. Please hold, right? Remember that voice? Still, please hold while we get you to a representative. And and they play some fucking dumbass fucking elevator music to calm you down, so that way you're more patient to get you in front of somebody. And that's Ma Bell, bro. That was homeboy showing up and talking about a telephone, dude. Like, how crazy is that? And there were two dudes doing it too. Two dudes going like, hey, here's the same technology. Oh my God, bro. And here we are. Broke up Ma Bell, broke up Standard Oil. Now the big head honcho on the block is AI. And artificial intelligence just magnifies everything. It's already magnified all of our knowledge, right? It's already magnified robotics. And it makes being an intercontinental species more possible. You know, we looked at the year 2001 Odyssey and it wouldn't open up the door, but now you have fail safes to make the fucking thing open the door, right? You're no longer airlocked, right? We're not longer safe. This isn't Wall-E, right? We're gonna live on another planet, and the robots will go first. It's like sacrificing a cat, a dog, and a monkey when they went to space, bro. We'll sacrifice a Wall-E, an Optimus, and a fucking rover dog. We already put AI there. You can't be shocked. The rover is an AI. It's artificial intelligence running around on the thing with its 6 little wheels. The Mars rover, Land Rover, it's a fucking AI too. So every time you got into your car and it told you your estimated average miles per gallon, AI, right? It was already robotics, bro. We just didn't see it that way. We called it a microwave. I remember I was watching the show. He said, "Don't put any metal in it," you know. And it was, "Why didn't you tell me not to put no metal in it? I told you not to put no metal in it," right? We were already fucking with science. It already started spilling out in the 1950s. After the World War, there was just so much technology. Like, how were you not going to be touched by radar or the phone cables or better vehicles, right? And how was it not going to invade into the homes with the PCs and be on every desk and be in every lap? And there's a reason why it's called a laptop, because it's on top of your lap, because your boy Steve Jobs said, "I want to be relaxed when I play with my computer. I want to be inverted. I wanted my feet to be up. I wanted to be in a hammock. Make it so." And it was so. Whatever our minds have now been absorbed. And I'm talking histories and histories, like every book scanned. Google's been doing that, right? All the knowledge comprehended and explained, right? AI's been doing that. And making things easier for everybody in seconds. InASec.Ai is doing that. That's what I'm been about, bro. I can't believe it. My whole life been working on hard things, bro. Like developing me and going around the world and starting businesses without no money and all these other things. And it comes down to AI making all of my notes easier to understand, right? To delete old emails I don't need anymore. To sort my files, these hour-long jobs of explanation. Oh, you need a 15-word essay? How many words do you need? We used to count them out as kids. Writing a little bit more, writing a little bit more, writing a little bit more. Boom, 300-word essay. And now, you just tell it what to do. In a one-sentence prompt, it's now 300 words. And it's perfect. And it's better than you would have ever done. And if you don't like it, you can refresh it and do it again. Same with like Sight in an Hour. When you don't like the layout, you change the words, you change the font, the color, and also you can refresh it. It'll change all the images. You can let it do all the work and just refresh it often. Shit, you can give your whole website a whole new look every week fuck it, just refresh and save, and that's what I'll see coming. There's a lot of social media getting done, right? I see a lot of personal assistants. These agents will be, they said there's going to be 2 agents to every person on the planet. So 8 billion people, let's do 10 for easy math. That's 20 billion agents, bro. That shit cray. Ain't it, Jay? Ball so hard. Fish fillet. What she order? Chipotle? Lyrics on shirts, bro. And now I can train the AI to go get all the top favorite lyrics in the world. Literally. I want the top 1,000 top lyrics of all time. And then I want you to design and put them on mock-ups. And then I want you to post it to my Instagram. And I want you to post 10 in a carousel every day till I say stop. And it won't stop. This AI is not stopping. It's relentless. They're finding systems to figure out each other. There's APIs and backgrounds. There's like little background portals. That way the agent can talk to the agent, can talk to the API and talk to all your data. And that's what became king. Data is king. It's the only thing that this thing reads. And someone else was saying it, and I said it the other day, but it's the only language. All of our languages came down to one. And if we're talking about Lucy, which I was watching last night, she was saying there was never just one language or numbers. These were the way humans could calculate the universe, our little fragile minds trying to calculate such infinite knowledge. There are no zeros or ones, right? It's always been an infinite loop, right? There's so much trigonometry, algebra, and calculus that we don't know, right? That we never got to see. I remember the AI playing the Pi Gow, and I thought it was a Deep Blue. First it was chess when they played it. I think it was the late 80s by the time computers beat humans at chess, right? So that already happened. And then they had Deep Blue, and then they played Pi Gow, and this guy, the computer created a move. Imagine that. And when I put the AI into my system, it didn't spell out the shirt. I have a shirt that says money slavery, right? It didn't say slavery, because it's the money symbol. The dollar sign is S, L for the pound, A for there's a Brazilian, or no, the reais is that one. A is for the Argentinian. I forget the name of the note. Slaver. There was just a V. E was euro, R was reais, and Y was yuan. Right? It smashed it together, and it said savvy, SAVEY. And I was like, money savvy is a fucking phrase, bruh. You developed a whole design I never saw. So now we have the not the quadrupling, but the 15 times amount of our data, right? It's our photo interpreted 15 different times. It's our video spit out 15 different times, right? So we got all this data. But now it's the thing that we didn't see. It's the creation of my friends doing their AI videos with fake foxes and fake trees, and they're just living in a fantasy. The tough part of this is you got to go back to reality. Eventually, you can't be a surrogate forever. You have to be your real self. And I think that's the scary part, because when you come back from no wrinkles to wrinkles, bruh, you know, and you go from looking youthful and you get excited in your brain to, in reality, you're staring at a screen. This is real, if you know what I mean. Like, this is a real situation that I'm really outside and I'm really getting sunshine. I don't know how people always walk towards me, but I'm gonna just keep it pushing. Cool, he's going his own way. Keep going straight. Thank you, bro. And that's what it is, man. It's a transformation of information. Right now, we already been trained by the best robots on the planet, and that's our phone. That's our breathing apparatus. I don't see anybody even getting in a fist fight without a phone in their hand. I'm like, how the fuck did it take such high part? So that's where it left the lap, and it went to our hands, right? You know, now you can be in the hammock, and you can do all the things your PC can do, but faster. You just flick on it actually just reads your face, and now it's on. First AI was the facial recognition as well. They got the limp down, you know what I mean? Like, China's got a lockdown, if you know what I mean. Like, they watch everybody, and they keep people from their own money. That's crazy. You know, you deposit money, you try to withdraw it in China, they'll be like, have you been a good citizen lately? Bro, you're gonna be like fucking lit. Like, that's my money, motherfucker. What do you need it for? Oh yeah, prove it. I'm paying for what do you call it? Payroll. I'm paying for payroll. Oh, can you prove it? What? Give me my motherfucking money. You know what I mean? Like, the levels of control have been in our hands, or in our hands currently, and we didn't see it. Just jumped from our lap into our hand, and it kicked the cat and the dog off the lap and became our new best friend. It was like, psh, psh, psh. You are now going to spend all your time with a robot. And we don't call it AI, and we don't call it a robot. We call it the Plastic Pocket Challenge, right? We didn't see it that way. We called it a phone. We think we're still in the 20th century with Ma Bell and your boy fucking, what's his face, Alexander Graham Bell. And you're over here talking about, oh, I can talk to someone across the world? No, bro. They've been tracking robots in each person's hand. We put our own tracking devices in our back pockets, and they've been scouring us, bro. This AI, this data, it didn't take nothing to scan your whole conversations you've had your whole life on every phone. That's right. And transcribe it and flip it to Chinese by the flick of a finger, bro. Stop it. And that's what kind of knowledge I'm talking about. That if you ever see the movie, please go see Lucy. But, you know, where she leaves time. You know, without time, we don't exist. That's why that's the number one gold out in the world is time. You know, because you can't triplicate it. You can only buy it. You can't buy someone's sickness. You can't, hey, here's $1 million, take away my sickness. But I can't give you $1 million and make you work for the rest of your life. Right? Like, that's another form of slavery. Money slavery. You know what I'm saying? It's not just your current, it's your currency. And that's what I believe, bro. I started believing in what I could see and what I could feel and what I wanted to believe, and pre-program me, like I'm my own AI, to have my own AI agents that'll get cheap flights for me or let me know if this then that. It's been out since fucking 10 years, and you know, you programmed it, you know, let me know, give me a notice every time Elon tweets. Now he's made it for him to just tweet automatically and everybody has to see it. He was mad that he wasn't in the top searches. He made like 50 engineers work on a Christmas to make sure his posts were at the top. And that's the truth, bro. And I also got to pee too, so hold on. I'll leave some shine for you. Oh man, wash my hands. And that's it, dude. Woo. Time, the only thing that we have, and I'm willing to risk more of my time. Woo. I want to get over here and walk around. I want to risk more of my time, right, to do more videos, right, so that I can get more subscribers, right? To what end? I said it yesterday. To what end? If this thing can post for me 15 different videos every day for the next 15 years, what am I doing? You know what I mean? It can just replicate my voice. The last 3,000 videos I've done every day for the last 13 years, whatever plus, and predict what I'm going to say. Predict how I'm going to react, predict my voice. It's going to scrub all of me and my data and make multiple videos of your boy. Turn me into a saint. I'll be an avatar, you know, I'll be like a little cartoon character, each one of us. And Saints brand will be everywhere, right? Same I gave to Mark Echo, the Saints brand, right? Gave him a Saints brand shirt, Mark Saint and Mark Echo, collab, let's go. I'm gonna keep saying it until it happens. Come on, bro. You gave me a book, I gave you a shirt. Let's share the knowledge. Let's grow together. InASec.ai, dude. InASec.ai is already international, bro. We already worldwide. And I love that. Hustle sold separately, cartridge sold separately. AIDS addiction in the DM. But that's what we do, bro. You know, we gotta grow. And with our time, I hope that we learn. That's what happens. And like some grow learn process, that it's not just data dumping and it's not just emotions, but it's literally like, how do I make this phone be in my favor? How do I make AI be in my favor? And how do I prepare myself for a future where most of the easy shit will be automated? Gotta say it. Like, hear me now, feel me now. You know, it's gonna be automated, bro. It's gonna be me talking to the screen, and it's doing things while I'm talking, and I'm so grateful for it. I thought it was always gonna be in the mirror in the morning, like The Island. You know what I mean? Ever seen the movie The Island? And he wakes up in the morning, takes a piss, like I just peed, and it said, hey, you had too much salt last night, right? You know what I mean? And then my next meal has less salt, so it keeps me optimal. What the fuck? Or it tells me all the weather in the corner of the mirror while I'm looking at myself in the mirror and brushing my teeth. It says, it is 86 degrees outside. You should probably wear that shirt you like. The fuck? We looked at your laundry hamper and you only have 3 shirts to wear. The fuck? And then you go over to the screen on the what do you call it? The refrigerator, and that bitch is telling you what you can and cannot make. What is going expired, what is not hired, what needs to be fired right now, bro. In your fucking, can you imagine? Everything, it knows everything you bought because it's data, and it knows what you have on the shelf. It lets you know what needs to be expired and thrown out. It also gives you about 15 different menu options on what you have in the refrigerator now that you can make. You know, you can make egg McMuffins, you can make biscuits, you can make, this morning you can bake a cake. You're like, there's so many options, and we haven't gathered all of that data yet. We haven't even gathered ourselves yet. And that's why this is happening. AI, we wanted to pretend that it was the 21st century, and it's the 25th century. No longer will people just take their dog to the park. Shit, they'll have a fucking robot dog. There was Elephant Robo or whatever it was called. Shout out to them. They were there with cats on people's laps, fake fucking cats. And then there was another one where they had the fake people and you could touch it and it had silicone skin and fake eyes and it was watching you and responding to you and it was moving. And out of the corner of my eye, I was like, oh shit, it's a hot chick. And it was like, no, something's wrong with that. It's almost like seeing a lady boy in Thailand. You're just like, something's wrong with that. And then I looked again and I was like, I just checked out a robot. You know what I mean, bro? Like in real life, I really checked out a robot. And in that, I shocked myself. AI is going to shock each one of us individually, and I want to champion it in. I want everybody to have all their data backed up, speak to the laptop, phone, or to AI itself, and say, hey, I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that. You know, hey, can you tell me all my appointments that are coming up for today? Right? Can you text it to me? That would be dope. Oh, and do me a favor. Can you do a background check on this business for me? Yeah. What are their weaknesses? What are their benefits? Right? How can I help them? You know, and it'll spit out 5-page essays all the time, 5 paragraphs all the time, and it won't stop talking. And all you have to do is talk to it, and you don't even need a cursor anymore. You don't need gloves like fucking, what's it called? The Minority Report. You won't need any of that shit, dude. It's just speak to spell, and it'll take every language, 55 languages, all the dialects, all the idioms and slang. Hopefully that's what I'll be teaching, and that's where this whole idea came from for going live again this morning. Was I was just like, oh shit, I can teach idioms and slang to people from around the world and use videos to explain it. I can help them learn a different language, you know. So I'll give out my cheat codes for learning, like how I learned how to speak Thai, and you know, how similar you know, Portuguese is to Spanish, and how you can break down things phonetically even if you can't break them down alphabetically. This will all be explained. and more. This AI here is here to stay, and there's nothing we can do about it. So we welcome you with InASec.Ai. We welcome you to our team. We welcome you to the future. InASec.Ai, bro. If this ain't a commercial, I don't know what else is. We'll see you guys. That's what it's gonna have to be. That's my other 30 minutes. Peace. Saints Addiction, Saints Brand, mostly Saints, somewhere in between here.